We are now living in a world where all children and even many adults have lived their whole lives surrounded by technology. As the World Wide Web first became publicly available on the 6th of August 1991, anyone born since then has never known a world without online access. In the years since, using technology, whether it be watching videos, playing games, using social media or using computer programs for work, has become an integral part of our everyday lives. It is no surprise therefore that it has also become an important part of the lives of today's children. According to a study performed by market research firm Childwise, children aged 5 to 16 now spend an average of 6.5 hours a day in front of a screen, compared with around 3 hours in 1995. This shows us that, as technology becomes more commercialised and attainable for every family, sitting in front of a computer, phone or tablet screen has become the norm for the children of today. But how does this affect computing in schools? Surely if the children use technology all the time, they must already be experts. In the words of Prensky, our students today are all native speakers of the digital language of computers, video games and the internet. Prensky calls this generation digital natives, whereas many teachers born before the internet are regarded as digital immigrants, since they have had to learn the ever-changing language of computers from scratch, not having been surrounded by it from birth. This disparity between the generations creates a problem in the way that all subjects, not just computing, are taught to these digital natives. So-called digital immigrants tend to work in a way that is very different to the way digital natives do. Where digital immigrants prefer written instructions followed by images, the new generation prefer images and videos as they are used to receiving information more quickly. To be able to adapt teaching to this new learning style, teachers need to incorporate the skills that children already have into their lessons. To be able to do this, teachers need to appeal to the 4 different user types, as specified by Green and Hannon, as follows. Digital pioneers, users who are already ahead of the curve, blogging before the phrase had been coined. Creative producers, users who relish building websites, posting movies, photos and music to share with friends, family and beyond. Everyday communicators, a common type seen nowadays, they make their lives easier through texting and social media sites. And information gatherers, addicts of search engines like Google and Wikipedia, they love to research new topics online and deepen their understanding by exploring a range of sites. To introduce learning in a way that would interest these learners, teachers can make use of a wide variety of widely available modern technology. Getting children to create their own videos, games or even apps can immerse them in learning in a way that relates to their own knowledge of the wider world of tech. However, it's not only pupils that can do this. Class teachers could invent their own games online using various programs for any subject. Perhaps they could even venture into the world of video games in order to create something new and different. For example, many schools now use the video game Minecraft as a tool in many areas of the curriculum. One school, featured in a BBC News segment in 2014, was shown to be using Minecraft as a way to promote an interest in writing for boys in particular. They would play the open world game, then write about the adventures they had in their gaming session. Santeri Koivisto, interviewed in the news segment, is the founder of a company called Teacher Gaming, which aims to use Minecraft to benefit education all around the world. He says they are encouraging teachers to use what children are already doing at home for their advantage at school. They can use their natural motivation that comes from games at school and for their learning. It's also been used in Key Stage 1 classes to teach materials in science, where children are challenged to build their own structures using realistic materials in the game. In conclusion, the fact that the children of today think and learn differently is not necessarily a bad thing. It just means that their learning has to be tailored by teachers to fit this new style. As Prensky summarises, there is no reason that a generation that can memorise over 100 Pokemon characters with all their characteristics, history and evolution can't learn the names, populations, capitals and relationships of all the 101 nations in the world. It just depends how it is presented.